Hello, good evening, and welcome to Sports Central on EzeSportsTV. Today, we are looking at the week 30 of the English Premiership. Of course, international break is over, and the season, the leagues have resumed, and we are looking at the Premiership today. Of course, and we have some beautiful matches coming up. But first of all, it's a comeback for Harrison, one of our analysts. I've been out for some time now, but he's back with us. Harrison, we are happy to have you back on Sports Central today.
Thank you very much. It's happy to be back.
You are very well welcome, and we hope you are feeling better now and you are improving on your health-wise.
Yes, I'm feeling better. I'm improving daily, day by day. I'm getting better.
Of course, we have seen Chelsea losing at home. For the first time under Thomas Tuchel. It's a 5-2 win for West Brom, a team that is battling relegation, and it's a big win for them at Stamford Bridge. We saw that match together. What can you say about that match? West Brom beating Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
Well, I think it's just one of those days that you look at football and then you understand why they say this is football, anything can happen. Like, I didn't see that coming. I even believe that the West Brom team didn't even see this coming as well. If they were hoping for a result, they were coming to Stamford Bridge, hoping to get a draw. But it happened. Today is their day, and Chelsea was really off. Like, nobody saw this coming. It's really an unbelievable result.
Of course, unbelievable result for Chelsea, losing to West Brom at home. And then we also seen the match between Leeds. They've taken the lead against Sheffield United. But after that, we're going to be having a star match between Leicester City and Manchester City. This match involved the league leaders and, of course, a team like Leicester, who is also in the top four. They are right now in the second position, and they are trying to maintain their position to see if they can qualify for Champions League. It's a big match, Harrison. Leicester will be playing at home against Manchester City.
Well, Leicester City versus Manchester United. I think Manchester City rather. City has been in this really special kind of form that anybody they're playing against right now, you almost expect City to win. But then Leicester, on the other hand, has been exceptional. There's been in this special form as well, and they've been performing so well. But I think today's game is City's game to take, because looking at the two teams, Guardiola knows how to win when it matters, and today's match is one of those games where you need to win to make a statement, and to draw closer to the title. I really don't see Manchester City losing to this game. I really don't see them losing to this game.
Of course, we will talk about our brother Kelechi Iheanacho, who was crowned the Player of the Month of March. Of course, he scored 5 goals last month in the Premiership. He seems to be in a very beautiful form. This is the best form so far in the Premiership. Of course, just this morning, the news came that he had been given a new contract by Leicester City, more 3 years for Leicester. How do you see him performing in this match? This is his former club, so it's a lot about Kelechi Iheanacho in this particular game, playing against his former club, and also being the star man right now for Leicester City. How do you see Kels performing today in this game?
Okay, for senior man Kels, the last time he played against Manchester City, he squandered a very glorious chance, and I know that really affected him going forward for Leicester City. A while ago, he was almost at the doorstep, ready to be shipped out, and today he signed a new contract, an improved contract. He will be with Leicester until 2024. It's a big one for him. Like, coming back, playing against Manchester City, he would want to continue with the good form. He would want to make a statement that I am not a mistake. I am that good. Winning the Player of the Month last month wasn't a flick. I actually deserve it because I played so well. He will want to continue with that form. I actually see him scoring today, but on the general, I think Manchester City is going to take the day, but I really see Kelechi Iheanacho scoring today.
Yeah, Kelechi Iheanacho scoring. Playing partner, striking partner, Vardy have not really scored in some matches now, but he has been playing well. Getting assists in the matches, but what do you think is missing? Do you think Kelechi's picking form affected Vardy? He stopped scoring. Why Kelechi started scoring? Do you see him turning up in this match? Because I asked, when they played first time, the reverse feature of this particular game, he got a hat-trick against Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. And today they're going to be playing at home. How do you see Vardy performing today?
Well, you talked about him not performing so well since Kelechi came into the picture. I think over the years, Vardy has been playing as a lone striker. Now, bringing Kelechi into the team changed Leicester's gameplay. Vardy is no longer inside the box as the out and out striker. Sometimes Vardy is on the flank and Kelechi is at the middle. So Kelechi coming in changed the game for Leicester, and that is why Vardy is getting more assists now than he used to get before. And then Kelechi is scoring the goals. Vardy has space, Vardy can run, so he can cover both the wings and also come into the middle when he can. Kelechi doesn't do much of a running. He comes back to the middle, he goes forward. So I think bringing Kelechi into the squad changed the gameplay for Vardy and Leicester City, and it's been paying off. Regardless of who scores, I would like to see Vardy score, but then if Kelechi scores and Leicester wins, it doesn't matter.
Of course, it doesn't matter. What matters is getting the goals and of course the points at the end of the day. Well, for Manchester City, Pep Guardiola have said that they might not be going for a new striker at the end of the season, and it's also a confirmed news that Aguero will not be staying after this season in Manchester City. Of course, they have done well with our team. We've seen Gabriel Jesus and Ferran Torres scoring goals in the absence of Aguero, but he's in contention today in this game. He might get some time on the pitch. How do you see Manchester City and the Aguero situation? Of course, how do you see them performing in this match? You said earlier that you are giving the match to them, but who are you seeing starting this match up front for Manchester City?
Well, if you go back to history, when David Silva was about leaving Manchester City, Guardiola said he wasn't going to sign another midfielder, that he's going to use Foden and give him all his support. And he actually did that. He kept his promise. And today Foden, I think, apart from Gundogan, no other Manchester City midfielder has played more game than Foden this season. So him saying that he will not get a new striker because of some financial reasons, that he might use the players on the squad, I really doubt if that will happen, because the Silva case and the Aguero case is different. Why I say so is Gabriel Jesus, like you said, hasn't actually been scoring. He just had I don't think he has up to 6 goals in the whole of the season as a striker who plays for Manchester City. The goals has been coming from all the team, especially from the midfield, Gundogan and Torres, Mahrez and the rest of them. So I really don't see Manchester City using Gabriel Jesus as their only striker going into the next season. I believe Guardiola will bring in a fresh leg, maybe not a statement signing, just like the media is linking Lukaku, Harry Kane and Haaland to Manchester City. No, I don't see him bringing such a big name to Manchester City, but I see him getting a striker at the end of the season.
So do you see Aguero playing today, and how do you think he's going to perform in this match? He wasn't there in the first leg when they lost. I think he was injured, and today he have a chance playing against Manchester City. It's a big game for him, and how do you see him performing?
I doubt if he's going to start the game today, because Guardiola is already planning a life after without Aguero, and he's already putting that in play. Even when he's fit, he hardly plays. Sometimes he's fit, he's on the bench till the end of the game. I really don't see him starting today.
Of course, Harrison, it's a big game, and I like you to predict this game between Manchester City and Leicester. Leicester is playing at home. They want to maintain the Champions League position. Of course, Manchester City is an opportunity for them also to win and extend their lead on the table. Who do you see, winning this match today? And what's your prediction score?
My prediction is 2-2.
A draw for you. Of course, that's not the only big match we have today. Manchester City will be playing Leicester, yes, and after that, we also have Liverpool facing Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. This is a fixture that produced a lot of goals over the years. I think the highest goals is always seen in this particular fixture. But Liverpool, yes, they've always been the better side recently, over Arsenal. But you've seen them not playing very well recently. I mean, this season have not been their season. Arsenal, on the other hand, is a team that started very slowly, but at a point, we saw them coming up, and we saw what they did in the last match against Tottenham, coming from behind and then winning that match. And this is an opportunity for them to face Liverpool again. How do you see this game, turning out today?
Liverpool might not really be in that, be the Liverpool of last season or the Liverpool of the beginning of the season. But when it comes to Arsenal, I think they have this thing over Arsenal. Like, it's been a long time since Arsenal won a Premier League game against Liverpool. The highest results Arsenal has gotten against Liverpool on the Premier League for some time now is a draw. And I really don't see that happening today. Honestly, I see Liverpool taking the day. It's a very tough one, considering Liverpool's form and them giving up the league so quickly, unlike any of us expected. But then I think Liverpool would want to, use all the break and the international break to come back together and ask themselves what is going on, what is wrong. And again, the midfield throw that everybody has been expecting, though not complete. Henderson is still injured, but then Alcantara is fit and Fabinho is back to the middle because the central defenders are back. So I actually see Liverpool controlling the game and I see them winning.
Of course, for Liverpool, you mentioned it, they are having their players back, and one of them is Diogo Jota. We had a wonderful international break, scoring 3 goals in 2 matches for Portugal, and today we are expecting to see him up front there for Liverpool. How do you see him performing against Arsenal? He was in form, scoring goals for Liverpool before he got injured, and they really missed him. He's back in the team today. How do you see him performing?
Well, I see him doing what he knows how to do best, scoring goals. Yeah, he might not really do the playing like other players do. He might not really control the game like Roberto Firmino does. But then, when it comes to doing the real job that the striker is supposed to do, he knows how to do it. He knows how to position himself, be in the right place and at the right time. The thing about Arsenal is, Arsenal has a good squad. But then, when it matters most, Arsenal don't deliver, really. So, but Liverpool is a team that, when it matters most, yes, this season they've not been the Liverpool we know, and again, this is not Anfield, this is Emirates. So I see Liverpool coming out to play this game without any pressure of them not losing at home again to another team. They are coming to this game, it's an away game. They are coming to give it their all. They are coming to do anything they can do to get the game. So I see Jota really scoring today. I wish he scores though. I wish he scores. I like him anyway.
Jota will be playing alongside Salah and Mane. Those are always the key suspects for Liverpool. For Arsenal, up front, we expect Aubameyang to also lead the attack for Arsenal. It hasn't really been the Aubameyang we know for Arsenal, but we also know what he can do in big games. Of course, like I said yesterday, Saka have been playing well. We've seen what Odegaard have brought to Arsenal in the midfield. Are you not giving Arsenal any chance? Don't you think they have what it takes with the crop of players we have seen? Smith Rowe, doing very well. They have these players that can pop up and give you something on a good day. And this Arsenal squad, how do you see them handling this game against Liverpool?
I don't know why I'm so skeptical about Liverpool. If it was another team, I would have given Arsenal a chance. But against Liverpool, Arsenal is almost, I don't know, but even when they are in their best form, when Arsenal is playing Liverpool, I don't know what happens to them. They seem to lose focus. Liverpool seems to get the best of them week in, week out when it comes to the Premier League, at least for some years now. So I really don't know. Yes, Martin Odegaard is actually there was something Peter Drury said a while ago. He said when Ozil was at his peak, Arsenal didn't have a striker for him to supply. Now, when Aubameyang was at his peak, Arsenal didn't have a creative midfielder. They're always lacking one thing. Now, Odegaard coming into the team has actually changed the shape of the team. Arsenal can, if Arsenal can be able to sign Odegaard permanently at the end of the season, they can be able to attract some other big players. They play so well now with Smith Rowe and also with Saka and the rest of them. But this is against Liverpool. I don't know, but
it seems to be very hard against Arsenal. It's even surprising to because I know you support Arsenal. This is a match we are going to be seeing, at 8 p.m. Nigerian time today. How do you predict this game? Arsenal playing at home against Liverpool.
Okay. Since the history of Premier League, Arsenal versus Liverpool has produced the highest number of goals, and I don't see that stopping tonight. There will be lots of goals. I wish Arsenal can get a draw. I really predict a draw, a 2-2 draw, but I don't know. I can't predict, but I think a 2-2 draw is fine.
I think he's trying to be safe. Harrison trying to be safe. He's an Arsenal fan, of course. It's a difficult one to predict, but we are going to be seeing these beautiful games. Leicester playing at home against Manchester City at 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Of course, after that, we are going to be seeing Arsenal hosting Liverpool right there at the Emirates Stadium. Also by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. This is the week 30 of the English Premiership. Of course, this is Sports Central on EzeSportsTV. I remember my humble self, Kester. Of course, we will always be here to give you the best of sports. Thank you very much.